Hello. Okay, going to play classical today, at least to start. Um, and then I might do some puzzles after. We'll see. My last stream, which was a couple days ago, I don't think it was yesterday. I did a 3-hour puzzle stream, trying to getting my puzzles in. It went very well. Set 3 new personal bests on chess.com puzzles. And throughout the day, I've been playing a tiny bit of Bullet and some Blitz over the past week or two. Going to try to steer away from that and get back to Rapid and Classical again. And yeah, so just waiting for a game. Oh, we got one. 1992 opponent from Brazil. Looks like a good account, and we're off to the races here. Okay, we have a Sicilian. I'm pretty tired. I didn't have the best sleep. Okay, an Opasensky. Ugh, I don't like these. I don't like them. G4 maybe? No. But yeah, he could still play G4. That's why I played Bishop E6 instead of castles, because castles first, I think G4 is strong. So he's still leaving G4. Well, I mean, now he's probably committed to playing G4. I think I just castle here. I don't know if F3 is really good with this Opasensky line. It's probably fine, though. I think I just castled. Okay, kind of strange because he's mixing up like Bishop E2 plus the main English lines. So probably Knight BD7. I don't see why Knight C6 would be so much better. So let's just play it. Okay. And now the game begins. So, what? B5, Queen C7. Those are my 2 leading moves. So let's look at B5 first. So B5. I don't think I need to worry about Knight A5, do I? Because I can just take it. So B5 is looking good so far. Often I miss moves with B5 though, but since he played Bishop E2, he's slow to play G4, right? So B5 looks pretty good. Now the only move that really needs consideration is Knight D5. B5, Knight D5. Where I don't actually have to do anything. I don't have to react to it. But if I do go Knight F takes D5 and E takes D5 forced, Bishop F5 forced, I think I like that. Seems fine to me. The only thing is that my dark squared bishop is a little unhappy there, but I'm going to play that. We'll see after the game if I missed anything there, but it seems to be the most logical course of action. Now he plays G4, he doesn't play Knight D5. And so this is very close to the main lines, except his bishop is on E2. Which doesn't really change anything apart from basically I think it's a slower way to play. So can we play, and do we want to play b4? Or even knight c5? Or queen c7? No, queen c7, there's knight d5, where I would have to go bishop takes d5, which might not be the worst thing. Queen c7, knight d5, e takes d5. Wait, did I? Okay. Queen c7, knight d5, bishop takes d5, e takes d5. And then just play from there. I mean, I'm not sure if I love it. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I love it. I think we can do better than that. Yeah, so look at b4. So b4, if knight a5, I don't think that's great for him. It's, yeah, so knight a4, I mean. Knight a4, his knight can get stranded there. So queen c7, for example. And then I'm threatening queen c6, and it's not so easy for him to deal with. Although I might be able to even transpose with queen c7 first. Yeah, but b4, knight a4, queen c7. And if g5, knight h5, he does have f4. There's a difference because his bishop is here, but I think I can take that. Oh no, I have to take with my knight. Knight takes f4, bishop takes f4, e takes f4, queen takes f4, bishop takes g. Oh, my bishop wouldn't be there. Well, it depends. My queen isn't on c7 there. Oh no, it is on c7. So, yeah, bing, bang, boom, bang, bing, bang, boom, bang, bing, bang. But even after all that, still queen c7 is a threat. Yeah. Okay, and that's if he goes knight a4. I think I'm covered there. If he goes knight d5, then bishop takes d5, e takes d5, and we're going to get a similar position. Now, I think after that, then we go knight b6. And if he takes the pawn here, we can grab this way. Okay, I think this is right. Yeah, the only other thing is, yeah, okay, so he goes knight d5 first. So I think, yeah, it has to be bishop takes. Again, I think you can ignore this. I think you can ignore taking it, but I don't like to do that. So I will take, and then knight b6. And we don't push here because the problem is bishop b5. I think. Is this a position where we don't mind it? a5, bishop b5, and then a4. Oh, this position may not be so bad for us actually if we actually play a5. Like I'm leaning towards knight b6 though, but yeah, a5, knight b5, a4. Bishop c6. Can even just take the knight there. Looks good. So yeah, possibly that's not even a worry here. I mean, he would have to move the knight to a1. And I think we're okay there. I mean, his bishop is still annoying, but yeah, a3, and so possibly a5. Normally I don't like it because of bishop b5, but here it might be fine. The only other move would be knight b6. When my worry would be g5. Yeah, and then this is what I was looking at before. I don't know if I would want to go knight h5 there or take here. Now, with which knight? I actually think it's with the b knight. But so if he takes, I mean, that doesn't seem right. But this seems wrong too. If I go knight b6 and g5, that seems wrong to me for some reason. Yeah, because if I, maybe it's not wrong. Yeah, so I'm really going to be torn between knight b6 and a6. Or a5 rather. Yeah, but if I go knight b6, g5, knight f takes d5, it might be fine there. Although there is then knight e5 a problem? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Possibly knight a5 there would be a problem. Or even, yeah, even takes, and then knight a5. I'm not sure. No, I'm probably okay there. Yeah, I'm not sure. A5, knight b6, I'm torn, but I think only one is right. And I just want to, if queen b4 and knight f takes d5, can he just take here? No, I'm on his queen. Yeah, I don't know. They both seem fine, but I don't think they are. One of them is correct. But which one? Because this is different with his bishop on d2. Oh, the problem is he plays g5 here. If I go knight b6, he plays g5 first. Yeah, how did I looked at that and then I forgot it already. That's the problem. No, it's not the problem. What am I talking about? I mean, yeah, I just take here. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused. And why would this not be good? I don't get it. They both seem fine, but they can't both be fine. Oh God, it's such a coin flip, and I'm wasting time on this. I guess I'm going to play knight b6. But that's a very tough one. Okay, I just want one more to see if I'm missing anything. I mean, possibly he takes first and then plays g5. Okay, whatever. I'm going to play knight b6. They both seem good, though. a5 seems fine. Bishop b5 doesn't seem to be a problem. So I don't know. That's killing me, though. That's killing me because, oh, they can't both be good, I don't think. Oh. But to me, they both do seem good. Honestly, I kind of actually like a5 more just because it seems to pose a bigger threat. And actually, maybe this allows c4. No, I guess taking we're okay. Yeah, I don't know. They both seem fine. Can't wait to check that with the engine. Or not even the engine, but my repertoire. Let's check the chat. Yeah, nobody here. But that's such a tough choice when you have two moves that both seem to work and they're completely different moves. But maybe they're both fine in this position because he has a bishop on e2. And maybe that's why I'm kind of not used to having them both be good. Oh, excuse me. There is another possibility. If I had played a5, maybe he could have played g5 there. But then a4... Yeah, I don't know. It still seems good. Although, hang on. Yeah, no, I don't really know. Hello, Peter. Peter Finley. Mr. Peter Finley. My one loyal viewer. Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm holding back yawns. Oh, excuse me. This could be a long wait because I burned a lot of time on that last move. Like at least 5 minutes. I guess I can look at my opponent's account while waiting. So from Brazil. Oh yeah, it looks nice and established. Ooh, he was 2151 peak classical. That's pretty strong. Yeah, so this will be a tough game. Oh, so sleepy. Well, if there were more people in the chat, I'd have something to do other than just sit here and wait for my opponent to move. I guess I could line up some moves in advance. Okay. So let's say c4. If c4, I assume I take en passant. Because he can't, it doesn't seem like he can take with the queen. And if he takes with a b pawn, I just don't see that being good for him. So I don't think c4 is a move. If knight e5, oh shit. Knight a5. I was so focused on bishop b5, I forgot about knight a5. So knight a5, knight f takes d5. Ooh, that might have been the problem. Maybe I should have played a5 because knight a5 here. Yeah, you know, he goes there as soon as I say it. Yeah. Damn. So I think I want to go knight f takes d5. But the problem with taking with that knight is he might win this pawn. For example, takes knight c6, queen c7. And it doesn't matter the move order, but let's say check, takes, and then he takes here, he wins the pawn back. But if I take with this knight, he can't do that. For example, but then he might have g5, so it gets complicated. But if I take with this knight, and then knight c6, queen c7, takes, but then he would have, yeah, but that's even worse, because then he has g5. Although then I could maybe take here. I might lose it either way, the pawn. No, not necessarily. That still might be the better way to take it. I'm kind of upset, though, that I just forgot about that. Yeah, knight b takes d5. Knight c6, queen c7. Even maybe g5 there. Hello, Tomahawk Creek. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate it. What were they talking about? I really lost my train of thought there. I'm easily distracted. Oh yeah, if I take with this knight, so this is also dangerous though, but then he can't go bishop takes b5, b6. So knight takes d5, knight c6, queen c7, knight takes e7, queen takes e7, then g5. I would be forced to take on d3, takes on f6, bishop takes f6, queen. Okay, that seems to be the better approach. One other possible downside though is, no, but let's start with that. Okay, just slightly scary with these superfluous knights. Not superfluous, yeah, superfluous is the word. Yeah. So queen c7. Oh, I also forgot about this. Yeah, so it must have been a5. Damn. It must have been a5 earlier. Oh, well, you live and learn. Well, in this game, I die and learn. But I don't mind the open. I don't mind the open B file so much. You know. Okay. Now, actually, I could take with the knight. I didn't even consider that. But then I lose my pawn immediately. Yeah. So takes g5, and then I take here, take, and so on and so forth. So on and so forth. So 2 knights against 2 bishops. not so admirable. Yeah, I was so torn. I was so torn before about knight b6 or a5. And I'm still not 100% sure that knight a5 is the refutation, but it's enough of one that like it probably was. So a5 was probably the move. Hello, XXX. Okay, I'll answer that later. Tomahawk. Okay, so bishop g5. Yeah, these superfluous knights are. Yeah. Oh yeah, really. I might have to take with a g pawn, honestly. But even then. So hang on. No, I just have to defend this. But no, I will have to take because I also have to defend this. Yeah, the walls are tumbling down. So rook fd8. Rook fd8, protecting the pawn. And then if he takes on f6, I can take with the knight or the pawn. No, sorry, I have to take with the pawn. Yeah, so bing, bang, take with the pawn. No, I can't take with the pawn. I have to take with it. So I do lose this pawn. I can't hang on to it. I didn't see this. Dang. But wait, maybe. No, I was thinking here, but he just takes, and then he takes here still. Yeah, so if I go rook fd8, takes on f6, I'm going to lose the b pawn. So knight takes, so we lose the pawn, then maybe d5. Oh no, d5 hangs my queen. Now he has, yeah, then I have to go here. I don't like it, but I don't think I have better. I'm looking for better. Wait, can't I just move the queen? No, I can't. I think, okay, I don't see better. There might be better, but I don't see it. Okay. Dang, I really hope that knight b6 was okay. It's just because I burned so much time on it. And if it turned out to be bad because of knight a5, well, that sucks. Okay, reading the chat. What is the probability of a chess game being completely identical? Well, pretty common. I mean, it depends how deep, right? If you like move one, pretty common, right? So the further you get into a game, the less common it is. But then in an end game, it's pretty common again because you get common end games because all the pieces are off. So in the opening and the end game, you can get very similar positions. But late middle game, it's very rare. Very rare. But if you play a very deep theoretical opening, then yes, you can get that position in late in a middle game too. Oh, I can't wait to look at this with the engine. I'm so curious about knight b6 versus a5. But based on the way that this game has gone, I think that a5 was the move. Was the better move. Yeah. So I am up a pawn here, but 2 knights versus 2 bishops. White has all the initiative. I have a backwards pawn. You know, I'm under fire. Okay, so let's get some moves lined up. So if bishop takes f6, I can take with a knight now. Could take with a pawn too, but I would take with a knight. And then if g5, then knight e8. Possibly knight h5. Yeah, okay. Those strands. So h6, is he going to sack there? Is that what he calculated? Can he do that? I mean, that's the only thing that makes any sense. h6. Unless, no, because he might take my knight. And then knight takes, then he might play g5. That's probably his plan. h6, bishop f6, knight f6, g5. Which is annoying. So I'm not gonna do that. That does look good for him. Okay, run the pawn, I guess. This could be annoying after, but I don't have time. Yeah, bishop b5 now. But, okay, so bishop b5, I go knight c6, knight c8 rather. Oh, that's called a rook. That's called a rook, not a knight. But yeah, bishop b5, rook c8. And this is ugly. So I was looking at this. It looked good because I can trade off his bishop, but then I didn't like this. Maybe I could take with a pawn. No, because then I lose h6. Yeah, so h6, bishop f6, knight f6, g5. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Potentially I'm okay there, though. Okay. That doesn't seem to bother me, because if he pushes, I can just go g6. But then there's pressure. Crap. Wow. I need to get off this pin and protect this. So maybe here, queen b6. Oh, I would still lose the knight, though. No. Wait, what? Yeah, yeah. So I think queen b6, and then if h6, g6. Yeah, that's the move. I think. It's scary. Okay, I think that's the move. So if h6, g6, then if bishop f6, we can take with the knight. But wait, why couldn't I have just done that before? I was scared of something. Oh yeah, because then he takes here. So, for example, okay. Oh, he still has g5 though. He still has g5, but we have to do it. Yeah, this is ugly. Well, knight e8, no choice. How well can we defend? Okay. So I have a lot of options here. I could like push f6 or f5 and then let him take and then play g6. There's always that little defense. I could also take this way and then recapture again or play h6. And I don't think he can afford to. I don't think he can afford to do that. I'm going to go with that way. That's the greedy way. It also allows this though, but I'm going to go the greedy way. Tomahawk, be careful about suggesting stuff in the chat, like while I can still play them. Okay, so yeah, then we take here. This is the greedy way, and the problem is bishop d3, which is a big ass problem. Maybe I just don't want to. I don't really want to allow that, but I do have queen g8, queen g7, so maybe I will play here. I was going to take here, but I'm scared of bishop d3. I'm really scared of that bishop. So, but I don't want to leave this pawn either, but I don't have time. So, yeah, if he takes on, oh, he's got that too. Okay, king f8. Oh, I mean, this is still nasty. Ugh. Okay, I don't know. I don't have time. Oh shit, he plays so quick. 1700 bullet, but I mean, I don't know, man. Okay, well, maybe we go here. Helping to provide some coverage for the king and defending. I don't. What's his connection? He has a fine connection. His delays are a little weird, but. Okay. His move times are a little weird. Okay, so what, rooks, let's just go rook here. This would be good too. Oh, he's going to grab that pawn next. I could go here too. It drops this pawn though, so I guess I'll give up this one. I don't really want to hang on to it tooth and nail. But yeah, I'm just falling apart here. He'll probably spend another 10 seconds before he takes the pawn. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I had two ways to defend. I wonder if I should have done it the other way. But the other way still might have been susceptible to bishop d3. Because I was thinking of defending it via not touching anything, letting him play g6. I forget what I was going to do. I forget already. No, it was different. I was going to let him take here, I think. Anyways, yeah, so he takes there eventually. And, well, we're just down the exchange. I can get rid of this pawn, though, so let's do that. Well, he'll get rid of this one, but at least I get rid of this thorn pawn. And, yeah, of course, he thinks for a long time on that. And, well, let's take... Okay, so where did he go next? Here? It's got to be one of these two. Possibly rook c1. Yeah, there he goes. I don't know. I feel a little weird about this guy right now, but... Well, I could attack, no, I can't even attack it. I can attack this pawn. Big whoop. Big whoop. Should I try to defend this? Is it worth it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. His account looks legit, though. His account looks legit, but I mean, he's got a lot of games played on Blitz. He's probably legit. It's not a new account. He's got almost 10,000 games on Blitz, but it's just that some of the move times were a little weird, but that's it. I mean, I'm sure he's legit. It's just some weird move times. Yeah, I don't know. We basically hoping for him to mouse slip now. I could try this little trick, but I'm just playing purely for tricks, and I'm dropping everything to make that happen. It's also possible he's watching the stream. I think a lot of people do that. They admit it all the time. They're like, they watch the stream while I play them, and that explains why. Explains a lot, especially in the opening. I was playing a guy last week who was 2400, and he was watching the stream from the beginning. There is a delay, but still. You get so much information. Imagine playing somebody and they're vocalizing everything. They're calling, like that is a tremendous benefit. I don't know why people don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, this game, I can't wait to look up if knight b6 or a5. It must have been a5. And then I probably made a mistake or two after that, because the knight b6 versus a5 thing isn't crucial. It's just one is slightly better than the other, I think. So I must have made some other mistake somewhere. Probably around here, like the way I defended. Because when I let his bishop come in, I just fell apart. Okay, well, he's sinking now. Okay, attacks my rook. Oh, I forgot I don't have much time. Okay, let's go here. I guess he can just grab this now. Well, no, not good. Actually, maybe I could, on the last move, I could have taken on c3 or f3. Possibly. That was probably better. Knight g5. I don't remember knight g5. Bishop h5. I don't remember bishop h5 either. Whenever I suggest a move, he plays it. But okay. Let's go here. I don't want to take because I didn't want to take because of that, so I get off that. Oh, he can give me a little check if I move, but I would like to get off this pin. So check, and do I want to play g6? That could be tough to defend, so maybe I just go back. He's playing kind of weird, I gotta say. He was like... His moves are pretty soft right now. His moves are feeling pretty soft. So G or B3 and then what? Could I take? Okay, what offer? Yeah, that's an interesting proposition. That is tempting, honestly. I'm very close to, because that might be good for us. We have these two pawns, you know. That was very tempting. And possibly trading queens there was good. I don't know, but okay, yeah, these are loose. Yeah, I don't know. Trading queens is very would have been close. Would have been close, but I don't know how far I could have got these pawns, because my knight always has to defend this pawn. So keep the queens on for now. If these pawns were a little bit further up and my king was further up, okay. Anyways, he goes there. I still want to. Can you do that? Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, I don't want to move my king. I don't know. I don't really have time. I don't really have time. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's the one thing. I often trade queens way too willy-nilly in the end game. That's kind of a problem that I tend to have. This would be insanely risky. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just go there, get increment again. Again, my biggest concern is these are all loose. Yeah, he goes after one of them. This I don't, oh, this is actually not bad. My knight is doing everything. What a wonderful knight on the edge of the board, holding everything together. He should just play b3 and get that over with, you know. There he goes. Okay. So let's go there. Yeah, earlier I was considering taking, or even still, like, or check. It's almost enough. Okay, I can go here again. This maybe? He can just go after this pawn. Oh, he got it. Oh, I can grab this one though. Oh. Check is, can he win that way? I don't think so. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll play a few more moves just to see what happens. Didn't see my knight hanging there. Yeah, that's unfortunate to have dropped my knight. Yeah, that knight held everything. That knight was doing everything. Not really sure what he's worried about. I mean, he can grab a pawn. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange the way he plays. And then whenever I say something, then he plays again. Okay. Well, let's march her up. He was playing fast there for a bit, right? You know, before, like, right up to before I lost the knight, or right up to when I lost the knight. And now he's thinking long time again. It's just kind of weird. Mm-hmm. Take a look at it again. Okay, there you go. Oh, for some reason I thought I could take it. I don't know why I thought that. I thought I could take it for some reason. Can't I go here? Oh no, then you have the rook against my two pawns. Yeah, I messed up there. Let's see. How can I be tricky? Might he pre-move? I can... I'm trying to be tricky. Even if he... That probably wasn't the most trickiest move, though. Well, you know, it's still... He might have pre-moved here or something. Rough game. I haven't won a game in a while on Classical. Like, I've lost like 10 games in a row or something on Classical. I'll show you. I'll show you in a bit. I'll resign in a minute or two here. I'm just curious what he'll play. I mean, he can just take the pawn. Or maybe not. No, I guess he can't do that. Shows what I know. But why didn't he just take the queen? Yeah, I don't know. His moves are so strange. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of strange. Oh, he does have a high RD though. He got 19 points for that. Yeah, he's 74 RD, but his timing up was very strange on his moves. Yeah. So just want to see my my losing streak on Classical here. Look at that graph, or you can't see it here. Oh, make that load. Look at that graph. That's my graph. So, oh, I did win a game 4 days ago, but loss, win, loss. Yeah, so I won what, one game out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One game. I won one game out of 7. So I lost 6 out of 7 games. I lost 6 out of my last 7 games on Classical. That's rough. This guy cheated. That guy cheated. I didn't even get my points back because of Lichess's dumb system policy regarding that. Okay, anyways, to look at the game again. Yeah, I'm not going to block him, but almost borderline. I am just going to write a note. I'm just going to say... Just put that in my note. His move times were kind of strange. Yeah, so here, I mean, maybe why I got confused, because again, he played a bishop e2 variant of this. And I spent like 5-6 minutes here debating between a5 and knight b6. Yeah, in hindsight, this might have been the worst way to play because of knight a5. I probably should have played a5 here. Because this was all awkward for me. I am up a pawn, but it's awkward. And again, here I wasn't sure. I was thinking of doing nothing, like playing f6 or something, and then allowing takes, and then after h6 play g6. And that might have been the better defense than what happened here. Yeah, here. So yeah, his light squared bishop was too strong. Then again, with that g6 idea, he still might have had bishop d3. And maybe I was fine before I allowed that. I don't know. I don't know, man. It all just worked out for him. But then around here he seemed to be playing kind of soft, like I don't know. It felt kind of soft. Maybe it wasn't. But the move times did feel weird. Okay, let's look at that with the engine now. Oh, I didn't notice this. I mean, I thought long on move 2, but on move 15 he spent 300 seconds. What is that? 3 minutes? No. 5 minutes on knight a5. And then he sped up, but then he thought again. Okay, so to rewind and look at it again. Yeah, so knight b6, see, I spent, how long did I spend on this? Come on, why is it not showing? Yeah, I spent 5 minutes on this myself. We both spent almost exactly 5 minutes on these two moves. And yeah, I really thought about it. I forgot about knight a5. So I had to play a5. I was so torn between these two moves. I was so torn. Man. Okay. And yeah, I was so torn. It's frustrating. And I'm just slightly worse here, but it's not losing yet, so I screwed up later as well. That first part was just mostly memory. And I'm slightly better here again. Queen b7 is a mistake. I didn't know what else to do, and I was low on time at this point, so I was in time trouble. That was part of it. H6 I didn't like because of this. I didn't like G5. Computer says we're okay though, but I did not feel okay. I guess knight D5. Yeah, I don't know. This felt very uncomfortable, but that was the best way to play, the computer says. Although I guess we also could have done nothing, but I was also scared of nothing because again I thought, well, it's the same deal. I thought this was a problem, or maybe yeah. I felt uneasy about it. So this was, but then again I don't avoid anything anyways. That happens regardless. So I lose a tempo here with my move. Yeah, I didn't have much time to think about this. And then here I was considering doing nothing. Wait, no, here. Doing nothing, like making another move. But yeah, bishop c4 would have been winning. No. No, sorry. I think I was... Oh, yeah, this just loses to... Yeah, this just loses. So I should have done nothing. I shouldn't have taken to open up this diagonal for him. So I should have done anything else. D5, rook a c8, any random move, essentially. And then we take with the queen. Well, I guess we can take with the king too. Oh yeah, because we're covering the c file. Okay, yeah. I didn't really have time to think about it. This was a blunder too, apparently. It says knight f6 is the only saving move because that defends d5, so we can play d5 now. Yeah, I'm not seeing that quickly. Okay. Sorry, let me just rewind a little bit. Yeah, these moves are all kind of soft. And then I was winning here. I missed rook a7. The funny thing is I was looking at rook a7 earlier, like here, but I just, I mean, I only had 20 seconds here. I only had 21 seconds, but this was winning right now, rook a7. I missed rook a7 there. Okay, that was my chance to turn the game. Now I'm curious about the queen trade opportunity here. Yeah, computer, it doesn't like the move I played. Everything is about equal here, like about the same eval, about +2. I don't know, Tomahawk, I suck. That's why. Okay, so I am going to play another game in a bit. I'm just going to take a small little breather here and wait for CPT to update, but that might take a while. Use my rooks more, you say. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, excuse me. So the key mistakes of that game was I shouldn't have played knight b6 because that allowed knight a5. Later, I should not have allowed his light squared bishop to go like bishop c5, I think it was. Bishop c5 check, or it might have been bishop c4. And I missed rook a7, but I only had 20 seconds. Those were the three major points. Let me look at it again here, but I think that's right. Yeah, so that was the first one. Oh, this was another one. I think this is more of a mistake than a blunder. I mean, the eval goes from -1 to +1. Okay, maybe that's a blunder, but it's kind of a small blunder. Yeah, but that one's a little tricky, I think. So I'm not even going to really count that one, like for me to walk away with. Knight f6 is another blunder, but not so obvious. And again, I only have 52 seconds. So I let myself off the hook for that because I don't think it's so simple to see. This is the third one. Yeah, rook a7. Those were the three things. So I should have played a5. Oh no, so just two actually. For me, there were more mistakes, but for me, no, wasn't there something here too? No, but for me, it was really just in the opening, allowing knight a5 and then missing rook a7. The other blunders that I made are kind of acceptable. If I may, like, I wouldn't want to make them again, but they aren't so obvious. Like I should have seen the knight a5 and I should have seen rook a7. The other ones are not so simple. Okay, so I am going to play another game, but I'm just waiting for something. So I've got a little bit of time to kill. I guess maybe I should just play another one and not. I'm just waiting for CPT to update. That's all. It's at 48. I'm waiting for it to go to 49. But let's not wait. I'll play another one. But yeah, lost the last 6 out of 7 classical games. Hurts. Oh, okay, got a game. On C Seon, 2300 rapid. That's kind of okay. Yeah, these guys, I'm getting all the tough guys. What's his RD? 45. Okay. Well, I'll play him. It's going to be tough, though. I guess it might be losing 7 out of 8 classical games. Jeez Louise. Yeah, because this guy's pretty tough. 2150 blitz. 2300 rapid. 2100 classical. Save a point. Okay. Some slow first moves. Okay, a6. What's that about? So what, knight c3 or d4? I guess why did I not consider, yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. So why can't I go bishop c4 and be greedy now? Oh, because he has knight b6. Yeah, so I guess I just go d4. Or should I prioritize castling? and play it super, because I don't really know what's going on here. I could go bishop e2 and play it really like a coward, because that d4 pawn could get sniped. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared of that, honestly. And then this knight already looks weird. If I played bishop c4 though, then we can trade. Like bishop c4, knight b6, bishop b3. We can start trading now. Knight takes, and I wouldn't mind going to an endgame. I'm going to do that actually. So he'll get his pawn back, and then we'll get an endgame. Oh. I didn't consider b5. It's just probably the same deal, except this bishop will. It is. I guess it's a. Is it a tempo move? Not exactly, because he could have done that anyways. Yeah. So now I just castle. Oh, but if he plays b4, then I don't even get to trade, but that will cost him a move. So maybe I delay castling by playing a3. I'm going to do that. Oh, this might be annoying, but just a little annoying. Yeah, because I want to trade. I want an endgame. And he's thinking. So if bishop b7, I just castle. Yeah. And if knight b takes d5, then I will trade. He has a really marvelous bishop. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. This might be my last game, and then I might do some puzzles. It's hard to just lose constantly. I don't have the mental fortitude to keep doing that. Could trade again. What about a4? No, we should get developing. So d3 or d4? Which one? d4, I think it can get picked off with like no, but like c5 at some point. But at the same time, d3 seems so like. I'm gonna go d4. He might be able to trade off his c pawn for it. That's what I don't like about it. But if I put it on d3, I can't make use of the b1 h7 diagonal. Yeah. So c3 or c4 here. c4 would give me a Isolani. But it also starts to improve my dark squared bishop prospects. So what if he doesn't take? What if I go c4? Well, he would have to move the knight, right? Oh, excuse me. So let's say knight b6. Then what? No, maybe I don't commit to that yet. Maybe I go rook e1, because I also like knight f6. He might come here next, though. No, I'm going to go rook e1. And I'm assuming bishop d6. But then I might have bishop g5. Okay. And then queen e2. Yeah, this bishop would have to go somewhere too, which is kind of hard to do. I wonder if last move, maybe I should have played bishop g5. I could have improved the bishop. That might have been the better move. Bishop g5 might have been better. Bishop, because then he would play bishop d6. No. Oh, I should have played bishop g5. That was the better move. That was the superior. I should have played that. Okay. Oh well. This is the bet I made. Dang. Yeah, because this bishop has nowhere good to go now. I could trade off my light squared bishop and then bring this out. But it's just too strong for him. Okay, I don't know. Let's go here. So castles. Then maybe c3. Yeah, we'll go c3. And we've got this type of thing going. Okay, this looks better now. Yeah, c3 transforms everything. Okay. Now another big question. Another big question. That's a big question. I'm going to take, because if I don't take, he has c5, and then I can't play bishop or queen d3. Okay. Okay, it's not the worst position. It feels better than it was. Yeah, so I mean, this is the most obvious, but it's a bit on the nose. It's a bit on the nose. But why can't I do it? Why not? Okay, not a bad position though. Seems pretty equal. Opponent has his original starting time. Okay, it looks scary again, all of a sudden. Yikes. Can I go here? No, he's on f2. Looks scary. Queen f3. I have knight d3 as well. But queen f3. I guess he could take on c3. I don't want to play g3 or h3. Well, h3 I can't. So g3, I don't want to play g3. So knight d3 or g3 though seem like the two moves. knight d3. So knight d3, bishop a7. Yeah, they might just transpose. Yeah, maybe g3 is so ugly. I don't want to play that. Queen h3. It's like a Marshall. Queen h3, I have queen g4. Still kind of awkward. g3, queen h3, queen g4. But then there's bishop f2, king f2, queen h2. Which is might be good for me, I'm not sure. I guess I'll go g3. He's still at 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it's not the oldest account. Well, I guess it was created in April, but like what are his RDs? 45, 62, 61. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, it's just frustrating. I haven't really just frustrating not winning games and not gaining rating is frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay, so now what? Well, we only really have one reasonable square because this gives a discovery. So that kind of forces my hand. And then, I don't know. I don't know his follow-up. I'm very doubtful of bishop e3 or knight e3. Holy shit! I have to take with the rook. That would be mate. That's ridiculous. Can I survive after rook takes? Yeah, I can survive that. Yeah, I can survive that. Yeah, still iffy though. I think I can survive that, but very, very iffy. Oh, didn't even notice the bishop. I don't know, man. Why is everybody so good? I don't understand. Why is everybody so good? So I can get the exchange back, but at a huge cost. I'm more just curious why everybody is so good. You know. So rook e2. No, I can't allow this. That's the thing. I'm probably just going to resign here. I just can't stand a chance against anybody. Everybody's too good. I mean, I should try to play on, but I'm down two pawns. Yeah, I think I'm going to resign. It's too rough. Too rough on my psyche. Meanwhile, this guy's like 7 wins. I'm just going to resign. And go straight to the engine on that one. I'm frustrated now. Just I just don't even get close games. I'm just getting slaughtered every game. I'm done for tonight. It's just not fun losing all the time. You know, I'm losing like 95% of my games. I'm not I'm not winning half my games. I'm losing them all. Almost all of them. So, where did I go wrong here? Doesn't love a3. It's suggesting to just castle. I didn't like b4 though. Computer doesn't mind it. Suggesting knight a4. And then knight c5. I'm not playing like that. Come on. And this was all fine. And I was actually starting to like my position here. And then g3 was the mistake. And I saw bishop f2. No, was it here? No, I saw it after. But apparently bishop f2 immediately forces this position that we had. And then knight takes c3 or queen h1. This might just repeat the position. Yeah, so there's knight f4, which is winning because of this mate threat. Same thing here. Knight takes c3, knight b4. Just moving that knight anywhere. This is just a winning position. Wow. Yeah. Crazy. So the other move I was thinking of was knight d3, which would have been fine. Defends f2. Any move that defends the f2 square was fine here. Rook e2, yeah, rook f1. So we had to defend. Well, this defends it too, but this doesn't work because it detracts my knight, deflects my knight from h2. So that's where the game lost. But here I'm actually able to hold here. Had I played queen f3 instead, because I did see this, but I thought I was fine. Oh, I did miss the queen takes c2, but even without that, black is winning, and I'm surprised about this. I thought I could hold this. I thought I had way too many pieces here, but I can't defend this square. Yeah, I'm still kind of surprised. I'm still kind of surprised that this is winning for black. Yeah, I'm surprised. But then again, he already gained enough pawns. Even if he doesn't get the minor piece back, he's already up. He already has the 3 pawns for the piece. So, yeah, just kind of rough. Kind of rough. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's enough games for me though. Yeah, so I lost what, 7 out of my last 8 classical games. That's just. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Right before a tournament too. That's not good. Yeah. Loss, 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 win, loss, 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 loss. Rough. Rough. Wait. Did I play this? Yeah. So I'm going to switch the puzzles now. Maybe I can get a new personal best there and end on a happy note. I'm going to run a poll if anybody's in the stream, which I don't think, maybe there's one person in the stream, but I'm going to run a poll on whether I should do the puzzles on Lichess or chess.com. So if you wouldn't mind placing your vote, if anybody's in here. But yeah, just frustrating. Frustrating to not win a game. 7 out of my last games, 7 out of 8 games are losses. That is tough. Okay, we got 2 votes in. Could we get a third vote to break the tie? Because right now it's tied. We need it's a split vote right now. We need there we go. Thank you for the third vote. I will stop the poll now and the poll. And the winner is Lichess. Okay, well, I'm nowhere close to a new personal best on Lichess. That's fine though. I'm looking for the thing because I'm going to update the stream title. Okay, I found it. Okay, enough whining. But it's rough. I mean, we've all been there, but you know it doesn't feel good when you're on a losing streak. Okay, so switching to puzzles, if I can figure out how to do that. I'm going to go to this screen here and puzzles, puzzles. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat. Okay, here we go. Find the best move for white. I have chat minimized if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves. So, material is equal. His queen is a little, it could almost get trapped, but he can always escape this way. This square is almost a bit sensitive for him. This bishop is on prise. No, it's not on prise. It's undefended. There's a difference. So what's wrong with knight f4? We're attacking 2 pieces here. That looks good. Oh, our knight's under attack. But then then we have g4. So knight f5, if queen h5, we have g4. And then queen h3. We might still be able to just hunt that. I don't know. Is that too much? Is that too much? G4. Queen h3. Queen h3. I don't know. The queen h3 seems to be a bit of a problem. Oh, I've got knight g7. That's probably it. If he takes on d4, I take his rook. And I think I can escape there. Or I just take his bishop and I'm up a pawn. So that seems good. I'm probably just going to play that. I don't see the refutation. It's a bit of a quick, like I could be safer. but that seems pretty good. I'm going to go with it. Yeah, because bishop d4, I think at the very least I can just take on d4. Yeah, so now I do have to, but now I have to be careful. So again, like I might have knight f4. Yeah, there's options here. I have knight f4, I have knight e8, and I have taking on d4. Now taking on d4, I'm only up a pawn. And actually, I can't go queen takes d4. It would have to be, no, I can't take on d4. He just takes my knight. What am I doing? Yeah, I can't take on d4. He just trades and then takes my knight. So now it's between knight f4 and knight e8. Yeah, so again, the question would be if I can escape, because knight e8, he might have bishop e5. So that might be a problem. Knight e8, bishop e5. My knight is dominated. I would have f4 though, so it gets complicated. f4. So knight e8, bishop e5, f4. Oh, excuse me. Okay, well I'll circle back to that because I want to look at knight f5. But right now I'm only up a pawn. No, I'm not even up a pawn. But after I might be up a pawn. So if knight f5, he might have, this is actually pretty tricky, but he might have something like bishop c3. It looks like. Yeah, if I go knight f5, he might have bishop c3. Or even something like queen f6. And then he's only down a pawn there. But yeah, he might have bishop c3. Knight f5, bishop c3. And then queen c3. And then he just moves his queen somewhere, like queen f6 or something. Or maybe not queen f6, but I mean, that still looks kind of good though. For me, because my knight and my queen are fantastically placed there. Knight f5, bishop c3, queen c3. That does still look kind of good. Maybe something like queen e7. Yeah, queen e7, and then the best I have there is knight h6, and I'm only up a pawn. So I'm thinking it's probably taking on e8. g3 is something else to consider. That's very complicated as well. g3, but I think there's still bishop c3. Or queen f6, right? g3, queen f6. But then again, I take the rook. So g3 almost looks good too. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of decent looking moves that makes this annoying. Although g3, is there bishop e3? It's so complicated. G3. Oh, this is so complicated, man. Bishop. Oh, sorry. G3, bishop, E3. And then what? Knight takes E8. Knight takes E8. Bishop takes D2. Oh, God. G3 looks good now, too. Shoot. Everything looks good. Well, at least 3 moves. There's 3 moves that look good to me. But isn't G3 and 98 essentially the same thing? No, not quite. Okay, G3, bishop C3. Oh, I'm so confused. The 3 candidate moves I have are knight, 98, G3, and knight F5. But knight F5 looks the weakest out of the 3 because it looks like I'm just winning a pawn there. I might not even be winning a pawn. I might rule out knight F5 because knight F5, bishop C3. But then again, my queen and my knight are very nicely placed. Knight F5, queen, or bishop C3. I wonder if there's other moves instead of bishop C3 there. But knight F5, bishop takes C3. Queen takes C3. And then I need to find one nice move for him. Because that does look good. Honestly, that does look good to me. That sucks because all 3 moves look good. Yeah, because knight F5, bishop C3, queen C3, like that's pretty strong. Maybe there's no. But what if knight F5, maybe not bishop C3. Maybe queen F6. And then if knight takes D5, we're only up a pawn there. Granted, a good pawn. So it seems good to me. I don't know if it's the best though. And okay. And then if I look at knight E8 again. This is so hard. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I'm tired or what, but all these moves are good. Yeah, knight E8. I was thinking bishop E5. Oh, bishop E5. Yeah, bishop E5 is really bad because he's also threatening mate on H2. So I think I might be able to rule out knight E8 here. Knight E8, bishop E5. My knight is dominated and he's threatening mate. So I think that's ruled out. So at least I've ruled out one of them. Now that line might work for the other line too of G3. So if I go G3, no, it doesn't. But yeah, so now I'm torn between knight F5 and G3. But yeah, knight E8 I can rule out because of bishop E5. Hang on a second. Bishop E5. I almost had a similar position. I almost had this puzzle. This puzzle almost looks familiar. But after bishop E5, if knight F6 check, I'm just looking at that. And then if black takes on F6, black, I mean, the material is somewhat equal because white has a rook for 2 minors. But I'm wondering if he doesn't take on f6, if he just moves the king somewhere to avoid a check, and then... So that's kind of hard to assess. Oh yeah, sorry, this puzzle is kicking my butt. Knight e8, bishop e5, knight f6, check. Yeah, say king g7, and then say f4 maybe. No, yeah, say f4. So knight e8, bishop e5, king, knight f6 check. King g7, and I'm not sure how to assess that. But it seems like he can stop mate there. So that's kind of back on the table, unfortunately. Because white would have a rook and a pawn for 2 minors. Dang. So that's... Then again, if this is a puzzle, like white is fine there, but white is not winning. I was looking at it, I was thinking about it from black's perspective. White is fine there, but white is not winning. We need to find a winning position. So I'm ruling that out. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now it's between g3 and knight f5. So knight f5... And let's just, so I'm completely ruling out knight e8. I think I determined that that is equal. So now knight f5 and g3. So if knight f5, well, let me look at g3. That might be easier to refute. So g3. It's looking good though. G3 is looking good. Because what does he do about it? So G3, maybe bishop E3. G3, bishop E3 maybe. Or, yeah, G3, bishop E3. Sorry, I'm really tired. I'm really tired. This is really, but at least I ruled out knight e8. So G3, but yeah, bishop E3 could be a problem. If knight f5, if then knight f5, well then black just takes the bishop and black's up a piece. So white would have 2 pieces under attack and is already up a piece. That has to be winning. So G3, bishop E3 seems to pose a problem. So by process of elimination, it looks like knight f5 is the move. And yeah, I'm going to go with knight f5. Only because I found 2 reasons why the other 2 moves don't work. So I don't really have to find out why bishop f5 does work. I mean, technically I should to be safe. But I think that's the move. Knight f5. Yeah. So we are down a piece though. But after bishop takes c3 and queen takes c3, That's very strong. Queen h5. Like we're only, yeah, it's equal material, but I don't know how he stops queen, like queen g7 mate. Because, yeah, I don't see how he stops it. So I'm going to go with that, knight f5. Holy crapola, that's frustrating. Opening up chat. Hello, Diamond Dude. So I got it wrong after all that work. It's just taking the rook. That's frustrating. Okay, looking at that from the top. Oh, it's frozen. Give it a second. Okay, so from the top. So first of all, why? So I just want to, so g3, yeah, bishop e3 is the reason why that doesn't work. And knight f5 doesn't work because of, it is because of, well, there's multiple moves, but bishop c3. But I thought white is good here. Ah, I missed d4. I missed d4, dang. That's what I missed. Completely missed d4. So this was the best way. But yeah, after bishop e5 though, I thought that this was equal. Ah, then we can throw in g3. Isn't this still kind of equal? So this, the ending line is pretty confusing. It would be very tough to justify taking on e8. But what I should have seen in the other line of knight f5 was after bishop c3, queen c3, there was d4. I did miss d4. So that's a tough puzzle. I don't know if I should give it a thumbs up. I guess I will, but it's kind of borderline. I would. Okay, I'm going to do another one. So overall, just a tough day of chess. Okay, find the best move for white. We are white. We're down the exchange. So it's going to have to be promoting this pawn. The only thing that makes sense here. Okay. What if I start with looking at knight e6? If he moves the rook somewhere, well, I don't have anything. I mean, I would have one check, but that's about it. Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. Oh, this is rough. This is it's kind of a neat looking position. Yeah, I'm pretty depressed about how my chess has been lately. Pushing c7 right away doesn't seem to make sense. It seems like he can play anything. But let's humor the idea. So if rook c2, I'm really getting tired. I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. They're getting heavy. But c7, if rook c2, also if I grab this pawn, that would be very helpful. I wonder if I should just go straight for it, like rook d7. Why not? Just go straight for this pawn, because these two connectors are very strong. Why can't I do that? It's not flashy. It's not flashy. There's one way for him to defend it with rook f6. If he does something else, could this be a problem? Rook h4. This is actually a problem. This is a threat right now if it was black's turn. This is a threat because I can't go to, oh, maybe I could go to, no, I can't go to h4 because of Oh, yeah, because of this check. And then after I move, he can take. So that's actually an issue. This would be another reason to move the rook. I could also go this way, but then I think this is still the same problem. Yeah. So if I go to d7, I've taken care of that threat. I mean, he can still give a check, but I can go to king h4, and then after the next check, I can block with my knight. Still kind of scary though, because he could bring the king up, and I'm almost in trouble. This is tough. This is a little scary to do. Plus there's rook f6, but that might be a bit slow after I play c7. Again, this check is very fast. I bring the king up, it gives me a check, I come in here. Or maybe not there, I go here. Oh, no, that's mate, right? So I have to go here. Yeah, I have to go here. Yeah, that's scary stuff though. But then he has check. Like, I don't know, man. That is very scary. Yeah. Ignoring f4, rook f6. Yeah, then I think I can push. That might be winning. So this is what I have to worry about. How do I deal with this f4? Yeah. f4, king h4, rook h2, knight h2, knight h2, and then he takes here. Yeah, so rook d7, f4, king h4, rook h2, maybe then I can go king g4, and he comes up here. it's very dangerous. I'm going to go for that. I'm tired and cranky. I think I might be able to survive there. It is scary though, but we'll see. It's wrong. Okay. Not my day. So I didn't win get a single puzzle or win a single game. But what's the answer? It's just pushing. Hopefully nobody watches the stream. Wow, what a bad day of chess, I gotta say. Very, very upsetting. So let's see. I don't know why I didn't consider just king h3. I kept moving up, but that is losing. These are all losing. I don't know why I didn't consider king h3. Okay. Well, it might have been because I was scared of his other rook. So this... No, but still, king h3. I missed king h3. Wow. I shouldn't be missing these moves. Yeah, so I just go king h3 here. Now, why is this not winning? Because of e4. That's tricky. If I take, then f4, and then this runs, I guess. Well, it takes. Okay, this is complicated. I'm far too tired to even think about this. My brain is mush right now. So I don't know if I would have seen that, but what I should have seen, regardless of had I solved it or not, was what I was scared of here. I was scared of f4, but that's actually not a problem because of king h3. Now, I think I was also partly scared of him like moving up the rook and giving check, but we're actually fine there. We can just push. Yeah, I was scared of this, but we're actually fine here because we can run. Okay, so I'm going to end it there. Heartbreaking stream, heartbreaking month of chess, really. I mean, I've made no ground. I've been really working. I've been working on my chess, but the results aren't there. And yeah, so two incorrect puzzles. Oh my God, like just dropping to 2,500 feels terrible to be back there. Continuing to nosedive on classical, losing 7 out of 8 of my last games. It's rough out there. I don't know. Help. Feels bad. Okay, that's it for today.